That should do it. Okay, I think we should be good, Mr. Stewart. All right, apologies for the audio delay. Lumberjacks 2025 live here in Staten Island against Wow Factor. It's a battle of the Ivy Leagues today. Columbia commit Cole Hubert facing off against Wow Factor's Brown commit on the mound. What do you say? Pronounce what? Oh, his name. All right, we're going to do a quick challenge. Pronounce the starting pitcher. Oh my gosh. I have a little Indian, like, all right, Harsh, Ramayanam Venkat.
That's exactly right.
Actually? Oh, come on. It got me so pumped. This is why we stream on YouTube. Don't have to be totally correct.
Name with it?
Oh, really? Thank you. Appreciate that. So, Lumberjacks get through the top of the first without allowing a run. Cole Hubert off to a good start on the mound and helps himself out at the plate with a base hit up the middle. Schmutz found his way on as well. So first and second to Franquise with nobody out. Lefty, lefty, lefty start to this lineup. And Franquise hits the ball hard, and with the infield shifting, punches one through, and that's his strong side, opposite side. Good opposite field approach by Franquise. Advances the runners, and the Lumberjacks quickly with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. Nothing changing on the defensive end for the Jacks around the infield. Same general lineup so far as last game. Alex Sharingle here in the cleanup hole takes a breaking ball down the middle for strike one. Wow Factor pitcher working backwards early and out of the windup here with no outs in the bottom of the first. And Sharingle hits one high and deep to left. This one has a chance, but a great catch at the wall over the shoulder. And Sharingle has hit the ball hard all day and just can't seem to catch a break. But regardless, it's a deep sacrifice fly that'll score a run for the Jacks and give them an early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. So runners at first and second, one out. Harris Rosner at the plate. Harris swinging a hot bat. Tracks that slider all the way in. 1-0.
You have a good rest of your day.
2-0 to Harris. Looking to keep moving the runners around. A lot of hard hit balls early for the Jacks. And a quick look back, but Cole's not going anywhere. Another breaking ball this time. Harris chops it. Foul. Let's go get him today, kid. Takes the slider away. And a good approach by Harris here. Puts him in a hitter's count. High fastball. Opportunity for 2-1. Across. Good hustle by Harris, and he's called safe. So a clean double play turned, and Harris, busting it out of the box, keeps the inning alive for the Jacks and advances Cole Hubert to third. So runners at the corner now for Aiden Sorrentino. Lumberjacks were in a back and forth battle of momentum in their previous playoff matchup earlier today before Sorrentino took a 2-strike pitch deep to right center for a 3-run shot. They'll be looking to do something similar here. Jacks 1-0 advantage, and he hits another one high, deep to right. This one good off the bat, but not quite as much carry as his first today. Actually looked to be a better swing. But some really hard hit balls by the Jacks there in the first inning. They're held to 1 run. But the box score not telling the tale of the swings they put out that inning. Great pieces by Sharingle and Sorrentino. Just can't find any grass. But the Lumberjacks able to jump out to a 1-0 lead here through the first. So going into the top of the second, shout out to Cole's friend in Hawaii, Mrs. Hubert, telling us that we've expanded time zones for our live stream. Appreciate all the support near and far. So Cole Hubert getting the start on the bump today with Lucas Seeger catching back-to-back games behind the plate. Aiden Sorrentino over at first. Alex Sharingle, the cleanup hitter, at second. Working the middle of the infield with Benny Franquise, who has looked like his prime self defensively. And bat really coming around as well. Evan Schickler at third. 2 RBIs in the first game. A couple of good plays as well. He's been playing great this tournament. Jacob Schmutz, probably the co-MVP of this team this summer, along with Hubert in left. Amon Airy in center, who's been smoking the ball on barrels recently. And Harris Rosner, the model of consistency for this Lumberjacks team in right. So Cole gets on the bump for his second inning of work here. Fastball chopped. Schickler in, gets the good hop. Throw on the run. Good stretch by Sorrentino, and that's the first out. 1 pitch, 1 away for Cole. So Lumberjacks 2026's team just took a 3-0 victory to advance to the semifinals tomorrow behind a complete game shutout effort from Jason Daly. Now, should this Lumberjacks 2025 team be able to pull out a victory here today behind the arm of their ace, it would set the Jacks up for a really interesting position, and he went on the slider. The video feed went out? Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. It says it's still live.
Maybe it's a 79-year-old human error.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I had to restart it. So the initial one went out. So if you just go back on the channel, it's titled the same, but it's up now. Yeah, the first one did go out. Okay. Cold air with strikeout for the second out. So Lumberjacks 2026 is advanced to the semi. Should the 2025s be able to pull victory out today, they would be facing themselves, their younger version of themselves, in a cannibalistic semifinal matchup. 25s versus 26s be first time in Lumberjacks history in a PG event that two Lumberjacks teams would meet up in the same event in the playoffs. So the organization can essentially guarantee themselves a finals appearance with a 25s victory today. Hubert, high fastball, gets the swing and a miss. And he looks to be in control here in the second.
Stay cool. 1-2.
Well poised and hitting his spots early in this game. And that slider on the outer edge gets the swing and a miss, and Hubert is in. 2 strikeouts for Cole that inning. And he looks phenomenal early. And it's amazing watching him throw from the left side. Like, generally speaking, he gets up to 90, 91 from the left side. And with a kid with his frame, generally speaking, at this age, especially when you see someone getting into the upper 8s, low 90s, it looks like they throw with so much effort. And the precision isn't always there with the pitches, but Cole has such a consistent, relatively effortless delivery that it almost takes you by surprise when you see the gun and you see the swings and misses that he generates. So a lot of innings for Hubert this summer, and he has not backed down from the challenge. The sort of performances that have to motivate you from an endurance perspective as the team looks to grind out the back end of another doubleheader. Evan Schickler set to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. It's been a hitting machine this tournament. The swing has been much more level through the zone. Strong kid has had a share of long flyouts this season, just kind of dipping that back shoulder just a bit earlier, and he's made this adjustment, swing plane significantly more level, and has been barreling up a lot more baseballs as a result. Bat staying through the zone much longer. Schickler fouls that one off. 0-1 to start. Gets a fastball up and away, 1-1. In on the hands and foul back, 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Schickler able to track that one in all the way. 2-2. High fastball up and away, taken. Full count. And this has been something you've seen of this Lumberjacks team all day today. Battling back from 0-2, 1-2 positions and putting together long at bats, giving them chances to put better swings on, but swings at ball 4 there. But you can turn an out into a small victory in the fact that you went down 0-2 early and were able to still draw 6 pitches out of the at-bat. So good battle there by Schickler, but ultimately falls victim to the temptation of the high breaking pitch. Lucas Seeger now up. Quickly in a hitter's count, 2-0. Takes that off speed away, 3-0. So similar to the starter from game 1 from Connecticut U, Wow Factor electing to work backwards against the Lumberjacks lineup early. That fastball in on the inside corner for a called strike. Score 1-0 Lumberjacks with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Luca flares that one up and out of play. Almost nailing the cop car who gave. Right, for giving us a ticket earlier. Eric, yeah, I got Eric, yeah. Almost karma. And Luca quick pitched. Flies one out to left. Just behind that fastball, and that's 2 away now. So Keith Hall stepping in as today's extra hitter. Takes a breaking pitch at the letters, strike 1. That breaking ball spiked in front of the plate, 1-1. So Keith stepping in as a additional offensive bat today. He's been stellar glove at second, filling in for the absence of Frank Keys with Sharingal moving over in the middle. Takes a breaking pitch there on the outside corner now, 1-2. Two or two, excuse me. Takes down and away, and Keith battles his way into a full count. So once again, Lumberjacks extending their at-bats, forcing some additional pitches. And Keith, generally a tough out with 2 strikes, draws a walk. So Keith, without swinging the bat, gets a man on with 2 outs for the Lumberjacks and brings up Amon Airy in the second leadoff spot. Airy, who's been barreling up baseball after baseball, but finding mid after mid, looks to keep the same approach and catch a break. Takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Swings through that fastball away and count 0-2, and Airy in a defensive spot. Tough out with 2 strikes. because even if he makes soft contact, his speed down the line makes him a tough out. That ball fouled straight back. Harry looking to get things to Schmutz with 2 outs and 2 base runners. Breaking ball taken. 1-2, and we'll see if Amon can do as his preceding teammates have done, it battling into a full count from 2 strikes. Disciplined take there to get things rolling back in his direction, and a hard ground ball down the line, foul. So Amon Harry's extending this at bat here well. Count 1-2. And that ball to the backstop, but the softball style setup here, not allowing for free base runners, so defensive advantage for the catchers today. That one quickly recoils back towards the pitcher. 2-2 now. And Airy takes the ball down. A great take. Generally 2 strikes, want to protect close to the zone, but Airy recognizing that one's certainly out. And is a tempting call for the umpire, but he makes the right one there. So count full. Down and in. Airy fouls that one away. So again, another Lumberjack in an 0-2 hole. Extends into an 8-9 pitch at bat with a full count and Jacob Schmutz on deck. Great battle by Airy here in the bottom of the second. And takes ball 4 outside as Amon Airy fights back from 0-2 into a 9-pitch walk to bring up the top of the Jacks order at Jacob Schmutz with 2 outs and 2 on. That was an awesome at bat. This would be a great Kids of Perfect Game candidate.
I know. He'd be on the board.
Of Kids of PG.
Yeah.
On the Illuminati Perfect Game board. So Jacob Schmutz. Two on, 2 outs. To the left-hander. Takes up and away for ball 1. Keith Hall getting a good secondary at second. And the speedy Amon Airy behind him, they'll be running on contact. And Airy with the speed to score from first if Jacob can put a ball in the gap. Pretty standard outfield positioning. Jacob Schmutz ahead 2-0 here, looking to get his pitch to swing. Gets a fastball, this one outside corner, 2-1. Oh, and swing is just under that one. Big swing from Schmutz, 2-2. Looked a little uncharacteristically uncommitted on that swing. Like maybe he recognized it was a ball out the hand, but just couldn't quite lay off the hitability of that fastball. Time called by Schmutz. 2-2, 2 outs. And Schmutz stays alive, fouling that one up and out of play.
Thanks, Judy. Judy. Barry, is Judy collecting cans? Yeah.
Takes low, 3-2. Track that one all the way in. Change up down. And Schmutz with a great take approach there. Moved his hands towards the ball. If he recognized that it was going to hang up there, he could have flared the barrel at it and able to take runner's move on the 3-2 pitch and another walk. Brings up Cole Hubert with an opportunity to really help himself out. 4 hits on the day for Cole. Looking to be the leader of the Columbia Pride and show the Ivy League who's going to take command next year against his future 4-year rival. Bases loaded for Hubert. Pitcher working out the windup should give the Jacks a big secondary. Takes strike one. Takes a big swing. Fastball, same spot, and little grimace of frustration. He knows he had an opportunity there. So 0-2. Jack's working a lot of long at bats, but looking to punish wow factor for the multiple early walks. This one down and in. Good take by Cole. So again, wow factor, allowing a lot of free base runners early. Some really hard hit balls. The score doesn't reflect the momentum of the game. And a rocket to second, but right out of man. Cole Hubert, the great 2-strike swing, gets a breaking ball at the shins and drives it hard. But right out of man, and no, for real. I mean, the score could be like 5-6 nothing. It's just, yeah. But alas, it is not. That's the thing with baseball too. Like all the momentum goes in your way, clearly outplaying someone. But at the end of the day, when the inning's over and the score's 1-0, it's a 1-run game. But we are home, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1-0 after 2. Cole Hubert will make his way back to the mound after recovering from that robbed base hit. 3 or 4. Not sure. I can't remember what I set with you.
6.5.
Over for K's.
Yeah.
What about the
Jacks. 2.5 still? No. I think it's 1.5.
I think it was 1.5.
I remember it was less than the last.
Oh no, or was it 2.5 because Cole's pitching?
No,
it was gonna be 1.5,
It
and then it was 2.5 because Cole's pitching.
Yep. And then it was
On the game, 7.5.
Yeah.
What'd you take on that?
Under. The under on that.
Looking pretty good all around.
Yeah.
All 3 of those are trending on X, formerly known as Twitter, as being in Eric's direction. All pro Lumberjacks bet. Oh, are you trying to get in? Jack's book. It's what Lumberjacks business is it sponsored by today? Coach Ryan Pembroke, tomorrow's potential rival across the diamond. Chatting it up with former Lumberjack legend. Matt Martinez. Hard fastball from Cole. Goes up 0-1 and then good take inside, evens things out. And a great breaking ball there, taken all the way, 1-2. So Hubert again in control. 1-2 count. Good hard inside fastball. Fouled off. Defensive swing there.
1-2.
Up and in 2-2. See you later. 12-6, taken all the way. Cole Hubert. What legends are made of? This kid's going to be able to play at whatever level he wants. Breaking ball, strike one. Working backwards, goes right back to it. And it must be frustrating being 17, facing a guy from the left side, throwing 91. And he just drops back-to-back hammers on you to start an at-bat. And again, fastball inside and another defensive swing. Even if you put that ball in play, it's an out. Goes back to the breaking ball, and he's got them all sorts of tied up. In position for another strikeout here. Looking to execute a smart 0-2 pitch. And goes up with the fastball. Catches the letters. And that's the sort of momentum you get as a starter when you're throwing strike after strike after strike. That one probably borderline with 2 strikes. Trying to say that quietly. But you get everyone in rhythm and expecting strike 3. You're going to get that call. Cole with an opportunity to field his position. Makes a perfect throw to Sorrentino, and that's another quick inning for Cole. So Hubert, 5 Ks through 3. No runs scored. Lumberjacks with a 1-0 lead here heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. 6? I mean, that's going to hit. What a dumb line on my part. No, what a dumb line. Like, as if I haven't seen this kid strike out 10 every single outing. I try and be fair, try and be objective about it. It's wow. They're called wow factor. Of course he's going to get 12 Ks. It's Cole Hubert. Free money. I felt bad for you. You caught a really bad break twice last game.
With Cole. So yeah.
Wait, did you go into last game?
I was down 10 last game.
So yeah, you're down 20. Okay. You need a win today.
Yeah. It's getting crazy.
Oh, you wouldn't have believed how bad your break was on the side pot one. It was actually like
Just how it's been going today, honestly.
like so unbelievable. Like, and it happened so perfectly.
And you were setting it for a reason.
No, but I thought it was over because
Right.
of what we said. Like, oh, he's throwing, right?
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
it's over.
It should have been over.
But it actually instigated it.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad because I started like laughing, like hard, you know. Like,
I mean, that's you can't hold that in.
And then I almost was wondering because I told you exactly what happened. I was like, I wonder if this counts.
Yeah.
And then I read the exact verbiage of the line. I was like, oh, that's literally exactly what it says. So Benny Frankie set to lead things off here in the bottom of the third for the Jacks. Rips a ball, left center first pitch. He's been looking to find a gap all day, hitting the ball hard. And he's into second standing with a leadoff double as a osprey flies overhead with a fish. How cool is that? Right over center. That's got to be some sort of double celebration for Benny. So Benny Frankie's almost a frustration swing as he's been hitting the ball hard all day and just hasn't found many holes. Takes a rip at the first pitch he sees and drives it to deep left center. Great swing by Benny. And Alex Sharingal now up in the cleanup spot. Takes strike 1, 2-1. So a little bit of yappiness from the Jack side of things on that called strike. Probably was out of the zone, but the exact pitch Cole got for a called strike 3 last inning, so evens things out. Breaking ball misses away. 3-1. Runner in scoring position for Sharingal. He has hit the ball hard today as well. Deep fly ball to left his first at bat. So the Brown commit showing some average to above average velocity from the right side and the ability to throw 2 pitches for strikes, but he's getting hit hard today. And Benny tags on another smoked ball by Sharingal. Right fielder jumping on it, able to make the grab, but Sharingal 0 for 2 on what might be his best day at the plate so far. Crushing the ball. So a ton of hard hit balls for the Jacks today. 1-0 game. And if guys are shaded a few inches here, a few inches there, it could easily be a 7-0 game. Infield in already. Wow factor recognizing the dominance of Hubert on the mound and taking a very conservative approach in the field. Harris Rosner up now. A man at third and 1 out and a job to do is up 2-0. Hard hit ground ball. Frankie's plays a little dance.
Hey, ask for help. Not even close. He wasn't even near the base.
So Harris, hard hit grounder to third, looks to try and hold Frankie's back, and he plays a little bit of a dance with him. Able to get a good jump towards home on the throw to first. The disagreement being that first baseman didn't hold the bag. First baseman looked like he might have skipped off the base to prematurely make the throw towards home as Frankie's broke on the throw across the diamond. Called out at first. But the run scores and the Jacks take a 2-0 lead as Aiden Sorrentino steps to the plate with 2 away. Bottom 3 now, 2-0 Lumberjacks. It's a hard chopper and a bad hop over the first base, almost like a ball don't lie situation. That full side power by Aiden Sorrentino continues to shine today. Rips down the line at first and a tough hop onto the soft dirt. Bounces over the first baseman's shoulder. Keeps this thing alive as Evan Schickler steps to the plate with 2 outs and a man on first. Fastball inside, taken for strike 1. And Schickler stays hot, rips to left, and a diving play ends the inning. So the Lumberjacks, 9 outs on the day, and 5 or 6 of them have been barrels. They're smoking the ball. What?
Was he off the bag?
I didn't see it. People seem fairly convinced.
Yeah.
Now, but what is that? So it's not, the Mandela effect is when people remember something that happened, didn't. There's another thing where people all, like a mass psychosis, like they all, enough people say you see something that everybody saw it.
So in your mind, you're not crazy.
I'm not saying that's what happened at first base. Nothing quite that deep here in Staten Island. I think he probably was off, but is there a potential case of Game 4 in Staten Island heat wave psychosis going on the Jack side of things? I don't know. You never know.
That's the answer.
It's really. Have you ever seen that little experiment where they have the really obvious question, and they put a room of people in, and 7 are actors and 1's the subject?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but I can see exactly.
Yeah, and then they all are and then you're looking at it it'll be something like they'll have 2 lines that are the same length and one that's clearly bigger, and they'll be like, which one's bigger?
Everyone says.
Oh, it's B. Yeah, that's crazy. So, but regardless, you know what I'm upset about as a Lumberjacks fan? 0 ejections on the year.
You just get with it.
Yeah, just I'm okay with that.
That's not 2022 aggregate.
Oh, I'm okay with foot being off the bag. What? Dan.
You're not.
Are you okay with that? Because if you're okay with that, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to see you throw hands, Dan Pembroke.
The standard is the standard.
Shave your beard if you're not going to throw hands. Cole Hubert out, 4th inning of work now. Hard fastball at the knees, strike 1. Lumberjacks extend the lead now 2-0 on the great hustle play by Frank Keys. And the first really hard hit ball in a while for Wow Factor goes right to a man and schmutz it left, one away. So Cole leaves that breaking ball hanging just a bit. Wow Factor able to sit back and drive it to left, but right out of man. So top of the order now. Hubert worked his way efficiently now thus far. First pitch in there for a called strike. And another breaking pitch on the corner, 0-2. This one roped again, and back-to-back barrels, back-to-back outs. Benny Frankie's there, 2 steps to the right and a glove up. Picking up his man Cole for 2 quick outs. So Wow Factor jumping on the few mistake pitches Cole has made, but a good defense behind him backs him up. And he gets right back into it with a breaking ball for strike 1. And I could see Cole here very much after allowing 2 hard hit balls to come back for a strikeout and just reestablish dominance. The mound can kind of be one of 2 places. You're either the king of the hill or alone on an island. And Cole establishes his position in that argument with another shutout inning. Cole Hubert, no runs through 4. Lumberjacks come back to the plate to swing this game moving quickly. Bottom 4 now. 2-0 Lumberjacks. Want to take the headphones for a sec so they don't disconnect?
I think you're still away. Yes, I am. Yeah, no more.
Okay.
Good opportunity there for you. Just hold this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit that red button.
Okay. Yeah, 6 Ks for Cole Hubert through 4 innings. In command would be the phrase I would use. As the Jacks come up here in the bottom of the 4th, looking to add maybe another run or 2 of insurance. At this point, it doesn't seem like much more than that will be necessary. Of course, I don't want to speak too soon, but that's just how things are trending. The noise canceling ability of these headphones is quite interesting. Hard to get used to. Going to lead off the bottom of the 4th with Lucas Seeger and Keith Hall and Monary. A lot of hard hit balls by the Jacks in this game. Wow Factor benefiting from some good placement in their infield and outfield. As Seeger comes to the plate looking to get something going for himself. Coming off a long stint in Germany.
Thank you.
Yep.
For the assistance.
All right, back. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we're back. Okay, good. Lucas Seeger stepping to the plate now. Takes a strike. Looking to get things started for the Jacks bottom 4. And with Cole Hubert on the mound, say 4 or more runs and you're safe. 2 runs and you're a mistake pitch away, no matter how good of a pitcher you are. So do want to tack on an insurance or 2 for your ace. Good take by Seager, evens things up 1-1. But a well-located slider backdoor to the left-handed hitter, and he is behind 1-2. 2-2, excuse me. Even count. And works his way to a full count. That slider missing badly. And that's been the primary difference between these 2 Ivy League starters today is the ability to consistently locate that off-speed. Goes to the fastball. Seager again drives the ball high and deep to the opposite field. But too high, and plenty of time for center to range. First out. So Keith Hall steps to the plate. Worked his way from an 0-2 count to a walk his previous at-bat, and that's Keith Hall baseball. Just making things hard on the opponent, doing the little things right. Takes a fastball away. 1-0. And no movement yet in the wow factor pen. Not that their starter has imploded by any means, but we are in single elimination baseball. And there's no indication of a dominant outing. Zeros on the board becoming all that much more imperative for this wow factor team, and starter finding himself behind 3-0 to Keith. So Keith will be looking to probably take just about all the way here and work his way on for Monterey. And he does indeed take a strike on the inside corner, 3-1. And works his way on for a second consecutive walk. So Keith Hall yet to swing the bat today and has earned himself 2 walks. And Monterey, who has hit the ball hard consistently today, up to the plate with the dangerous Jacob Schmutz awaiting on deck. And Airy drives the ball to right center. That one should drop, and it does. Keith with a good jump, but he'll be held at second. And Airy gets the ball to drop and finds himself a base hit here in the bottom of the 4th. First and second now, top of the Lumberjacks order. Good to see a ball drop for Airy. He has been swinging a good bat all tournament. Gets one in the books that time. As Jacob Schmutz steps to the plate here, 2 on and 1 away. Tracks a breaking ball in. But that breaking ball with much less conviction than the ones he's been spiking. So don't expect him to get away with that again. Schmutz pieces that one to right center. And with 1 out, Hall freezing on the line. Will be held at third. Bases loaded for Cole Hubert. Ran into a similar situation his last at-bat. Lined out to second on an excellent piece of hitting on the off-speed. Chance at a redemptive effort. Well, not so much redemptive. He did what he had to do from a baseball perspective, but see if the baseball gods bless him with some grass on this next swing. And with the Lumberjacks, dangerous 2-way hitter at the plate. Wow factor will take a moment and talk things over on the mound. Still no movement in the pen, not even seeming to be many options for them to go to on their bench. Maybe looking to ride out their Division One arm all the way through this thing if possible. Lumberjacks making that decision quite difficult. A lot of hard hit baseballs today and some free bases to go along with. And with only 2 runs to show for it, it seems to be a matter of time before the dagger swing is made. And Cole looking to do just that here. Takes the breaking ball down for ball 1, 1-0. So when you have a hitter whose approach is as disciplined as Hubert's, every ball you fall behind becomes that much more dangerous, but perhaps a bit premature in the discipline call as he swings that ball too up around his shoulders. Good hustle down the line by Cole, and first base's foot was stuck out in Cole's running lane, and he takes a hard fall. Tough kid gets right back up, scores a run, but no call made by the umpire's parts. I don't know what the call would be, but one thing if the pitcher is running to the bag and he maybe loses momentum just a bit or stumbles to find it with his foot, but it's another if first base goes to cover and he doesn't have proper footing. That's just somewhat of an unacceptable mistake, but nothing appeared malicious, just a dangerous mistake. Regardless, Cole swinging a little bit more aggressively than character. But gets the RBI, extending the lead to 3. Prior to Frank Keyes grounding out to end the inning. So the Jacks still looking for that big dagger swing. Had a couple of opportunities to put this game closer and closer to being away. Just in terms of the momentum swings of the game and the swings they put on their opposition through 4 innings, it almost feels like it could be a 7-8 nothing lead. Instead, it's 3-0. Not that the Jacks had really done anything wrong in regards to having a 3-0 result as opposed to a 7-8 nothing result. Just a few things haven't quite gone their way in terms of placement and defensive shifts. But 3 could be enough, more than enough, the way Cole's pitching. A little bit of a scary fall just a moment ago, and then he's forced back out to the mound immediately thereafter. So one of 2 ways this generally affects a pitcher. You either see it slightly take them off of their consistency and rhythm for the game, or it gives them a bit of late inning adrenaline that they otherwise wouldn't have, and they find that much more dominant of a form. So I fully expect the latter result from the wrestling champion. But we will see what Cole is able to do here as he enters his 5th inning of work with a 3-0 lead. And 6 strikeouts. First pitch, a breaking ball down. Top of the 5th, 3-0 Lumberjacks. That ball fouled back, 1-1. Back-to-back breaking balls for Hubert. Hard fastball. Batter well behind it. Up and away, 1-2. Cole in strikeout position. And a chance to hit his strikeout over. Set at 6.5. Oh, and changeup. Kind of cuffs Seager behind the plate, unable to handle it cleanly. 2-2 now. With some action going on in the Wow Factor bullpen. Anticipating a new arm potentially in the bottom of the fifth. And Hubert gasses him up. Fastball at the knees. Cha-ching, Eric Guarino. 7 Ks on the day for Hubert. Hit. It hit. My bankroll just got hit. Not that I would ever take the opposite end of that action. I'm just the neutral. I'm the bookie. What'd you say? Yeah. Yeah, he and then the inning he got hit the hardest, he didn't get any, but they got 3 straight outs. It's so funny how that works. It's gonna be it's gonna remember this kid in the Ivy Leagues. It's gonna be going to Brown next year saying, like, watch out for this kid from Columbia. Hubert ahead 0-2 now. The big right-hander, his legs are already shaking in the box because he's going down. Holy smokes. Cole Hubert gassing him up. What was that on the gun? 89? Nice. Cole Hubert getting up to 89 on that one. Deep in the 5th inning on short rest. And goes right back to it. He is something to watch. 8 strikeouts now through 4 2/3. Chance to field his position. Wow. Cole Hubert pumping up this Lumberjacks crowd. Difficult play off the mound. Makes it look easy, especially for a left-hander. Has to turn his back to the batter and fire to first. Continuing to, he has long since established himself as the ace of this staff, but he is beginning to establish himself as a name to watch in the region itself for this class. Excellent effort by Hubert there. Score now 3-0 Lumberjacks here, bottom of the 5th. Some weather rolling in, and this, I believe at this point the game would be technically official. Not that we need a cheap way out of this one, the way Hubert's pitching. And the middle of the Jacks order up. All right, so on like that PG energy of like going home and stuff, if this were to get rained out, is it official? Not yet. Because it's 5, right? Bottom 5th? It's bottom 5, though. And we're the home team, so. Is that the rule, 5 innings? Yeah, so. Okay, cool. So we should be at the official mark regardless. That's beautiful. So just 2.5 innings away from a Jacks versus Jacks matchup tomorrow. Oh, darn, Mike. Alex Sharingle steps to the plate. to lead off the bottom of the fifth, middle of the Jacks order. 4-5-6, first pitch swinging. Chopper to third. 2 hop. Thrown across. That's 1. Harris Rosner up. Takes down for ball 1. And fouls that one straight down, evening up the count. 1-1, 1 out. Lumberjacks 3. Wow factor 0. Bottom of the fifth. And Harris. Another 2 hopper to third, this time charged aggressively and olayed a bit. Harris will find his way on via the E5. And we have a timeout. Catcher looked like he may have pulled a muscle, looking to back up first. Unfortunately, too, somewhat unnecessary today, given the dimensions of the field. Back up to first on those infield plays. Not even really necessary. But he's up and back in the game. And Aiden Sorrentino stepping to the plate. Looking to keep his hot bat going. And he works pretty much exclusively to the pull side. Big gap for him in right center. Man on, 1 out for Sorrentino. Takes away 1-1. And ominous weather coming in as Wow Factor feels that energy. As their tournament comes closer and closer to an end. Every time Cole Hebert gets closer to stepping back onto the mound. So Sorrentino now behind in the count, fouling that one down the right field line. And rips that one. So Sorrentino doing a good job staying alive. Extending this at bat. Oh, and Rosner jumping. Looking to maybe take a swipe at second. And he's caught mid-hop. Picked off at first, 2 away. 2 strikes to Sorrentino. And he rips it. Second baseman with a phenomenal play. Ends the inning. Weather coming in now. Calling for a quick in and out. This could be interesting. So that's the sort of momentum shift you hope doesn't come to bite. Pickoff and great defensive play, back-to-back outs. And now with the rain, adding an extra element to Hubert's already difficult task of asking to shut out this team here in the quarterfinals. But if there's a man who's up to it. Top of the sixth here. This game should be official, regardless of the weather outcome. Tarp getting ready.
I didn't go no. They went
And Hubert, sixth inning of work. 8 Ks on short rest. Just dominating. Ground ball. Frank Keys, and uncharacteristic. A little bit slow to get the glove out in front. Leadoff man aboard for wow factor on the error to short. So opportunity now, though, for Frank Keys to bounce back with the double play candidate up at the plate. Breaking ball. Good work by Seager, holding the man on. 1 on, no outs. And I believe there's an hour 45 time limit to starting a new inning today. Perfect game, shortening the overall length with the weather potential. So potential for this to be the last inning. But double down the line puts runners at second and third, no outs. Lumberjacks lead at 3. And no action yet in the pen. They're going to be riding with their man Cole. As they should. No panic reason here. Pitched an excellent game so far. And has the strikeout potential with the man at third in less than 2. Gets the swing and a miss there on the breaking ball. Strike 2, fastball at the knees. So strikeout opportunity for Cole now. Goes up and away with the fastball, unable to get the chase, but certainly changes the eye level. And Cole with some multiple set of options here with 2 strikes. Weak grounder. Sharon fields it cleanly, gets the out at first, but cuts the lead to 3-1. And Cole hits him. That breaking ball getting away, so.
All right, let's go. Spin one. Get ground ball.
Later in the game, a little bit of weather, some additional variables. shift the momentum for the first time in quite a few innings in the direction of wow factor now with runners in the corners and one away. Fastball inside, but not called. Ball one. Jack's looking to spin two and get back to the dugout here. Fastball this time up and away. One does not get the call. 2-0.
I gotta tell you, they do some budget
and Cole bounces back with a 2-0 breaking ball. Never going to swing at that. Filthy pitch on the inside corner, 2-1. So looking to tie up the right-hander and force a chop ground ball up the middle.
Here.
And a base running mistake by Wow. Gets the out at home, and that's a massive lead.
Absolutely. Need a mistake.
Massive out at home. And Hubert inducing the weak grounder back to him, staying aware. Good hustle down the line by Seager to tag his man and prevent some unnecessary throwing. And we got 2 outs, first and second. Lumberjacks lead still 3-1. Hubert delivers, strike one.
What's a good like? That's not like that aspect of it. That's tough. She was probably your number 2. She ended up going to both. She probably would have picked that.
And this is the game for Hubert here, folks. Down and in, strike 2. So right here is Cole's pitch. Should he deliver, this could be the Lumberjacks' victory. Goes inside at the hands, fouled away. Game seeming to hang on the balance of each pitch here on out.
I know, they got the fine dining options, right? Everyone going down there and watching the one that's in the basketball center. Come on, Cole. Hold it in the chamber.
But they do like to once I realized that.
And that ball to the backstop, and Seager fields it quickly off the short hop. Cole very rarely overthrows in adrenaline fueled situation, but does just a bit there and throws what looks like strike 3, but no call made. Great pitch by Hubert. Evens the count at 2. Just throw a fastball right by him, kid. Come on. That's not me announcing. That's me talking. Just blow it by him. 2-2, Hubert. Breaking ball. Handled. And throws it out at first. Working his way out of a jam. First 2 runners getting on with the error and the double, but Hubert able to escape it, allowing only 1 run.
We're gonna hit for 10 minutes. Okay, let's go.
Just play cricket up there. Foul it away every time. 3-1 Jacks. Bottom of the 6th. Seems like, for the sake of everybody, could call this one. Wow factor going to the pen here. 8 minutes remaining in the game to start a new inning. So if they can get through this one quickly, they'll have one more opportunity at the plate. That'll put the Pembrokes in an interesting coaching situation with Cole already throwing off of shorter rests, and he's through 6 innings of work today with 9 strikeouts. So pitch count isn't high, it isn't low. He's also played offensively today, took a tumble over at first, hard ball, and has thrown in various weather conditions. So he's worked through a ton of adversity and yet has come out on top. But they'll have an interesting decision whether or not to roll him back out for a 7th. No action in the pen, so
I really like.
we'll be starting the bottom of the 6th. So I think there's an hour 45 limit on the game. I don't know what time they started it. But Schickler takes a breaking ball down the middle. Strike 1. Up and in, 1-1. And down and away, 2-1. So each batter is estimated at about a minute. Schickler swings at ball 3 there. A little over aggression on that breaking ball. Evens count at 2. But tracks that one in all the way. So good adjustment there by Evan to fill up the count. We're going to get the leadoff man on for the Jacks. Swings through strike 3. And Lucas Eager steps to the plate with 1 out.
Return to sender. Something's up here.
Takes ball 1 away. Off speed off the plate.
Oh, Luca.
Takes a strike at the knees to even the count at 1.
Hi, Lucas.
And that one flared high in the opposite way. That should be an easy catch for left, but makes it look a little harder than it was, but that's 2. And Keith Hall to the plate. Yet to swing the bat today and has drawn 2 walks.
Go, people. Find a way on.
Oh, Woody's not. You guys are home here.
So Keith swings through that pitch. 2 strikes now on Keith.
Let's go, Keith. Oh, come on, kid. Come on, Keith. Hey, Keith. Get on, kid.
Fouls that one back. Good battle by Keith. Characteristically.
Yeah.
Keith Hall.
Yeah, Keith.
With a great great piece of hitting with 2 outs. 2 walks on the day, and the first swing of the day is a rip down the line. What's the time at? Brutal. 5 minutes is brutal.
4 minutes. Me sign. 6:45.
So Monterey up now with Keith Hall at first and 2 away. Drive left center. And that brings Jacob Schmutz in the top of the order to the plate. So back-to-back base hits for Monterey today. What's that got to get to?
Come on, Jacob.
And
I'll get it right.
Jacob Schmutz up now. 2 on, 2 outs. Takes the ball away. 1-1 count to the leadoff hitter. That was not one. Thought that was getting out of play, but it stays well in, and that's 3 outs. And with just 2 or 3 minutes remaining, Lumberjacks taking the field for the top of the 7th with a 2-run lead. See how they elect to handle this. Top of the order due up for Wow Factor. And Cole Huber will indeed return to the mound, looking for the complete game. So no easy way out today for the Lumberjacks. Will be forced to play 7.
Wow.
And Cole Huber returning for this to the mound for his 7th inning of work here. 3-1 lead to retain. Evens the count up at 1. Fastball fouled away down and in.
Harry, that umbrella looks good. I didn't want it to be on video. I'm not afraid.
Breaking ball. That's an excellent pitch by Cole, looking unfazed by the situation. 1-2. Sorrentino calling this ball foul territory and drifts back into third. but gets under it, stays with it, one away. Good start for Cole, 2 to go.
That's what I was worried about. Come on, Cole. Go for it.
And Hubert, hard pitch, outside corner, 0-1.
Yeah. You can stand out there with your umbrella.
0-2, Hubert on the corner.
I know we're a close team, Judy.
I meant to say umbrella.
You can call me Barry. It's been weird.
Go Cole! Up and away, 1-2.
Hey, Corey.
That was good.
Stumble on my word.
Foul straight back.
I just feel the brain.
Hey, Cole. Let's go, kid.
Yeah. 10 Ks. Oh, it just fouled off and out of the glove. So
Hold that
Cole
thought.
will have to do it again.
There.
Good breaking ball down. Disciplined take, 2-2.
Come on, Paul, you got this.
Hey, Cole.
Good
And
ball.
a breaking ball on the corner. There's the backwards K. 2 away. A bit of a delayed call, but it was definitely a strike. And the Lumberjacks crowd kind of pressuring the off everyone behind him. 2 away, Hubert delivers.
All right.
Breaking ball, strike.
Come on, Paul.
2 outs. 2-run lead for the Jacks, 3-1, bottom of the 7th. Cole with the 0-1 count. Goes right back to it, fouled away, 0-2. And wow factor down to their final strike and final out. 0-2 now from Hubert. Looking to finish things off with a K. See ya. Strike 3, Cole Hubert, complete game shutout in the quarterfinals, sending the Jacks to the semis against their own organization. So with that win, the Lumberjacks organization secures a spot in the tournament final. Cole Hubert, 11 strikeouts, 7 innings. It's an unbelievable effort. And we'll be able to follow his baseball journey for a long time to come. 3-1 victory, Lumberjacks. Cole Hubert, the star of the game. 7 innings on short rest, 11 strikeouts, 1 run, and the Lumberjacks secure a spot in the semis against themselves. Be back tomorrow. More baseball. Jacks up. All right. Dude, he's disgusting. Disgusting is an understatement. He's disgusting. Yep, I'm a cold.